Okay, you're on social media. Three, two, one, here they come. Hey, everybody. Hey,
Hey,
Gary.
Gino, how are you?
I'm
Good to
sorry.
see
I got
you.
all screwed up there for a second, Gary, because I had a technical glitch right when I let everybody in.
Oh, well, I figured I was included in everybody, so I said hello. So, how are you?
I'm doing
You
good.
good?
Yep.
I think I had a technical glitch. I don't know. Anyway, I had a very interesting day because today was a really neat day, guys. And I'll let you guys in on the spiritual joke. There, you're getting these amazing God matrices, angel God matrices, that's allowing you to manifest. And so, if you have a positive thought, you're going to manifest positive things. If you have a negative thought, like, "Ooh, damn, at the grocery store, I forgot something," or whatever, it'll go in a negative direction. And and so it's a little bit of a mood swing ride to be on. And so if you guys notice that, and you guys notice like what is up, let me talk to Destiny. Destiny, you're nodding your head yes. So what, and a bunch of you guys are going, yeah. What is that? And so, but it's a very strange thing, and you can feel these little differences and subtle things. And so, oh, there you go. You got the
Yeah,
boss with it too.
yeah,
And so,
right.
yeah. So anyway, so what is what have you noticed? Have you noticed that little shift thing
I
where
have. And this week at work, people are just all over the place. And then, yeah, one minute emotionally, it, I don't know how to describe it. It kind of feels like you're on edge. And then the next minute, you want to be emotionally in tears and just all over.
right. Okay. What's happening is, hey, pretty girl, you're actually manifesting that. You're manifesting your
No,
own mood, and so when your head is crazy, you're zapping yourself with these energies. So
yeah,
just know that's what that is. Okay.
yeah.
And so when I look at you, you have one, two, three dark matrices where you've manifested bad things.
Oh, no.
Okay, there, I got rid of, now feel this. I got rid of one, your hands immediately got lighter and warmer.
Hmm.
See, I got rid of two, it was a big one. And this was taking the mojo off of, I don't know if this is a relationship or whoever that would be, you know? And so, and so I'm peeling that away.
Yeah,
Sinuses open, face got warm,
it
all the
did.
way light, all the way to your feet. You see?
I can
Okay.
breathe.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and then there's another matrix which is a dark energy matrix that goes way back, and so I'm clearing that off, and seems like old relationship anger, and so does that make any sense?
Well, my ex left a little over a year ago, and it's not a good situation. So that would make sense.
Okay, and so let me get rid of the way you've manifested that. Because you've actually manifested it into a very stagnant situation now.
Ugh.
And so, because it's sort of stuck, right?
Yep.
Just okay. You want me to unstuck it for you? You want me to get rid of that?
Yes,
Okay. So I'm
please.
clearing. So I'm clearing this the way you've manifested it. This one you will really probably feel, and so will he. There we go. See now you feel warm, sort
Yeah.
of blissful. Your back is light. Hey, my girl. Hey, pretty girl. And so, see how you feel now?
Yeah, I'm really hot.
Yeah, really warm. Well,
Really.
that was because of all that energy you were wasting on this negative thing. Okay? So you were draining you. And so you had mojoed you. Now then, when I look, all these beautiful God matrices are now showing up. They're just coming down. They look like bright sunshines with rays. And so ask God and your angels, just say, God, angels, please bring me my matrices so I can manifest cool things,
God,
manifest good things.
please bring me my matrices so I can manifest good things.
There we go. All right, there we are. How does that feel?
I'm burning up.
Okay. All right.
Good.
There. Okay. See, now you got the light. Now you got the light in you. Your face is different. You feel good. You're in a really good mood. Your eyes are totally different eyes, different eyeballs. Next time you look in the mirror, you'll freak. You'll go, "Oh my God, I hadn't seen her in a long time." And so, but you had a few of those bad ones, and you were manifesting and stuck in that. So you don't want to be stuck in anything.
No.
Stuck as hell. And so there we are. And so now you're looking really bright. How you feeling now? How you feel good?
I feel really good.
Okay, good.
Thank
There
you.
you are. You're welcome. Welcome. Hey, girl. Hey, she is a bright light. She has psychic dreams. Yeah. Do you know that?
I don't doubt
What?
it.
Yeah.
You cleared me when I was pregnant with her too. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's a real bright light. Lots of angels around her. Beautiful.
oh, I'm not
You're
supposed
the-
to talk.
I'm not supposed to talk. He's talking. You're not talking. Oh, there we are. Good, good. Love you, girl. You take care. Okay.
Love you. Thank you.
All right. Thanks. That was pretty interesting from my angle. I don't know if everybody caught that or not, but you're manifesting your beautiful luck, and you're manifesting your hells at the same time. And so you want to not manifest your hells. And you want to clear any of those. And so you would ask God for the spiritual gift to clear your negative matrices. Okay? And so just ask God, and it looks like a sword with sort of teeth on it, if you would. And so there we go. Perfect. And you want to clear all those negative matrices. You want to go way out there and clear any of those things. Okay? And now you just simply want to ask God for, God, please give me my God matrices so I may manifest my true heaven on earth. And there you are. That's all you do. Cool. All right. Now, when I look at you, you guys ask for those gifts, and you'll feel good. Let me see the gallery view so I can see everybody. And so, when I look at you guys, I'm just seeing lots and lots of light. Now, wow, boy, a lot of you guys got that gift. Wow, wow. A lot of you guys got that. A lot of you guys got that. That was big. That was really, really a good thing. There we are. I'm just looking around. I'm seeing your light. I'm seeing some of your lights coming on that were off. I'm seeing some of you guys with these dark energies that are now floating away or disappeared. How cool is that? There we are. Yeah, nice. Here we go. Let me talk to Miho, see how she's doing. Miho, what you doing? What you doing, girl? Unmute yourself.
Mijo, there you go. Go ahead, unmute Mijo.
There we go. Hey, girl.
Hi.
How are you? Could you feel that? Could you see that? Could you feel it?
Yes,
What was it
yes.
like?
Feeling light. Actually, this week was very strange. Exactly what you said, something negative, but it should be negative. But I feel good about it. I cannot. I cannot.
Yeah, even though you had something negative happen, you think this is led into something that's going to be positive,
Yes,
right?
yes,
And
exactly.
and many times if you wait just a minute, you'll see, oh wow, here's how this is working out. See, a lot of times you guys don't hang in there long enough. You sort of blow out on your own self. And so if you're hanging there long enough when you're manifesting, sometimes it's just about hanging out for a minute and waiting for it to occur. But when I look at you, and you also got to clear all your energies. Go back and listen to the energy clearing I did this past Wednesday. It's a really good one on how to clear your God matrices so they work.
Okay.
It's a little bit up to you guys. You also got to clear these energies so they work. But and so right now though, you can really get everything you want. I mean, you can really super manifest at this time. As a matter of fact, and people are manifesting too good because your little negative thoughts are mojoing yourself. So you'll learn not to have negative thoughts because you'll keep on creating negativity for you. That's the up and down yo-yo thing. And so, but you're looking really good now. You only have one negative God matrix. I just cleared it off. And there we are. There, sinuses open, feet got
Thank
hot,
you.
got really warm all over. Feel how warm you got? See?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, on fire. And so this is a very powerful energy. So these
Wow.
are really super powerful energies. There we go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
thank
Good.
you. One thing, daily enlightenment, your message, somehow every day you exactly what I need, you send me. How do you
Oh,
know?
well, thank you. Well, a lot of times it shows up that way. I
Yes.
had that, I had that happen to myself actually. And so, and it was like I went back and read what I had said, and I go, God, I got to listen to me more, because it fit perfect. It was, I don't remember which one, but it was something this week that fit perfect. And so a lot of times they'll do that. So it was kind of neat to look at that. Anyway, love you lots. You take
Thank
care,
you.
girl.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
very
thank you,
much.
thank you. There we go. So anyway, so yeah, in this time where you can manifest anything and everything, whatever your heart's desire, don't manifest negative stuff. Don't hex yourself, and also be aware, just the same as you are manifesting your positive things, you can also manifest your negative. And so if you have a bunch of negative thoughts, negative projections, and especially if you get angry, and you'll find with this up and down thing, kind of like staying on the ride's hard. So sometimes it's a little frustrating, and so you'll get a little angry with stuff. So don't get mad at yourself. That's always bad. Getting mad at yourself is the same thing as getting mad at God, because you're a piece of God, you're a part of God. And so when you get mad at you, you get mad at God. And so if you get mad at God, then you turn all your lights out. Or if you get mad at yourself, you turn all your lights out. So in this very powerful time that you have with your own ability to manifest, don't hex yourself. And this is a very easy time to do that. Anyway, Dwayne, I see you shaking your head. Yes, let me talk to you. Have you caught yourself mojoing yourself lately? Unmute yourself. There we are. Dwayne Dunham. There we are. Perfect.
Yes, Gary, absolutely. I think about it and I'm thinking that's negative. I'm going to manifest something that I don't want. And what I do is I instantly start thinking about what I do want. And it's like, maybe I just got enough energy to offset it. So yeah, I catch myself doing that. I catch myself, which is a good thing. So I stop it. So yeah.
Good. I think that's so important for people to be aware of. And also realize that you can, these days, everybody's more empathic than ever before. It is crazy. And so you can get around somebody that has a negative energy vibe, and you will catch it like catching the flu or something. I mean, you're gonna get it. And then you have to not only clear you have to clear the other person.
Yeah.
And so and so when people get hung in these negative spirals and they're like just bitching their heads off, or if it's you doing it and you catch yourself, then it's really important that you ask God, ask your angels, give me the spiritual gift to clear this negative thought pattern. And when you do that, you'll find your life goes better. So that's cool.
Yeah,
But
I needed that. Yes.
yeah. No, but I see you looking really bright. You got any questions? What's going on with you?
I do. I got a question from my meditation this morning. I was meditating this morning, and I started to feel like I was leaving my body, and I got really light, and I sort of felt like I was just outside of me, and it kind of freaked me out. I felt like I was like leaving, and I was like, usually when I meditate and I go places, I'm usually whole, but this time it's like I was leaving, my body was staying behind. That kind of freaked me out a little bit. So I wasn't overly thrilled with that.
Well, it's a new sensation. What you were going into was not a negative thing. You had slipped up. You had slipped up into your God self.
Okay. Oh.
Your God self is bigger, and so you had slipped up into your God self, and you'll feel it, especially as soon as you take flight and project out of your body. You'll go into this dimension where it's your God self. And so these are your giant higher selves. See now if you're able to see spiritually, you will see your giant higher selves as tall as the trees. Or these are like your regular higher selves usually that are about the size of you. Now they're the size of the trees. And so things have shifted. and everything's going into this bigger dimension. And then when you go up to this higher dimension where you sort of take flight, if you would, or astral project, then you go into your big God self. And it's a little bit weird. It's sort of like taking a ride on a space shuttle instead of a Cessna. And so that's what you're experiencing. And so you've got a little weird thing going on there. I see a few blocks. I'm getting rid of those. Okay. Now then, think of projecting and going up into your higher self. There we are. See? Nice.
Yeah. Feels better.
Different, feels better, feels easier. Got a little dizzy, but there you go. See? There.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And in this space, this is where people work as spies and things, and they learn to remote view. Because you can actually go and look around and see everything going on.
It's funny because I was looking back at myself. I was like, well, that's
see
down there. And I was like, okay, this is different.
Yeah. I see what I mean. And so you experience that. Okay, this is the space that I have a friend that's a famous psychic. I won't call his name, but he works for the government in remote viewing.
Yeah.
And has for many years. And so this is this is what's going on, and there's a lot of times they use it as, they use people who can remote view as spies and things, because you can just go there and look at it, and see what's up, and you'll see it present time, or you can see it past time, or you can see it future time. So that's kind of good for doing things like spying on folks. And so, because you can see it past time, present time, future time. And so you got the fast forward button on your remote control of you. So as you start playing around with this a little more, and this is just a dimension you're slipping into, you're going to be able to look back and see you real clear. And it'll seem very odd in the beginning because the vision of whatever you're looking at will be very clear.
Yeah, it was me laying on my bed. I was like, that's me down there. I was like, so out.
You were experiencing exactly what you should have experienced. And so this is a dimension you go into where you see those things. So
all right, good.
Pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. There we go. Interesting call. I knew it would be. Anyway, Dwayne, thank you.
All right,
Love
thanks,
you.
Eric.
Take care.
Love you.
All right. There we go.
That's
that was
cool.
pretty cool. Yeah. Michelle, what do you think of that? That was pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I got all hot.
Yeah. You can remote view. You can see. Michelle,
Thank
you can go like see stuff, right?
Sometimes I wonder if I'm actually really seeing it because I question what I'm seeing, but thank you for confirming that.
No, I can see that. I can see you can see.
Thank you.
That's good. And everybody can. As you get to where you're more evolved and you start to really sort of slip into your higher selves, you'll be able to see things and experience this like remote viewing stuff that I'm talking about. So pretty cool.
Yeah.
Who are we talking to, Michelle?
Oh, Gary, I got a whole list for you, but let me go
All
ahead
right.
and get Sam and Sally Garcia on, which
Okay.
is Chris and Stanley's mom and dad. Hi.
Oh, nice. Hey guys, how are you?
Welcome.
Great.
How are you?
Yeah,
Where are
I'm
you guys
good. I'm
calling
good.
from?
Great. So great to meet you. Thank you very much. First of all, I want to thank you and Michelle and Ruben and Dean for everything you guys have done for Chris and Stanley.
Oh,
Yes,
thank
their sons, they talk so highly about you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. They are.
Love
They're
it.
amazing.
Yeah, we
They're
love them.
amazing.
Thank
And
you.
so and then I met their older brother, the other whatever. Yes.
Yes,
So,
Sergio. Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
appreciate that. Yes.
he can sing.
Yes, he loves to sing. Yes. And our question is, we were introduced to a business. It's a patch that activates dormant cells in our body, and it has a lot of health benefits. And we just wanted to ask for your opinion and see what you see in these patches and the business opportunity, and wanted to see what your advice is towards this
Okay.
business opportunity.
Is it exosomes?
X39 LifeWave.
Okay. Is it exosomes they're using, or is it a type of peptide, or do you know?
Yeah, it activates the peptides of the body, so that would be the infrared light. The
Okay.
infrared, yeah, and that's the monocrystals. That's all technology.
Okay. Yeah. When I ask myself the question and look at it and go, does it work? I hear it works really well on some people.
Mm.
Yeah. It's like everything. It works really great on some people and so on some people, but really great on some. And so it can be really good.
Wonderful.
So it's just a matter of you doing, and it looks like the program is a pretty good program. So yeah, I feel good about it.
Wonderful.
So,
Perfect.
yeah.
Well, thank you so
Yeah.
much.
We just want to make sure that we're doing the right thing, help ourselves and of course help because it's supposed to help with pretty much every illness in the body. And I mean, it
There's
stimulates
a
the
lot.
mind.
Yeah, a lot of things are like that these days,
Right,
and
right.
some of them are good, and some of them are so not so good. Um, it feels real when I tap into it and I see it doing good. My hands got really warm, so that's a good sign. And so as I look at it, I could probably talk about it for about an hour. And
Wow.
so I got to talk with Chris and Stanley next week anyway, and so I'll talk to them about it. Tell them that. Tell them to remind me. Okay.
Wonderful. Perfect. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Appreciate your time. Thank you all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Appreciate you
yeah.
Nice
guys.
meeting you. Thank you.
Yeah.
We
See you
watch
guys in
we watch all the
person.
we watch you all the time. It's not just that because we hear from Chris and Stan, we watch you all the time.
Yes.
Oh, good.
This
Oh,
is the very
good.
first time that we
Oh,
were,
oh, good. Well, I'm glad you called in. I'm glad
Thank
you're
you. Thank
checking in.
you.
You guys are
Bye-bye.
great, and thank you for your
Thank
amazing
you.
kids.
Oh, thank you guys. Bye-bye.
They're so awesome. What a beautiful family, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. No, they're really, really cool.
They're all
I
lovable.
gotta know more about that thing they're talking about because it actually works. And so,
Yeah.
cool. Who we talking to, Michelle?
Thank you, Gary. I have Daryl. Daryl, it's good to see you. How are you?
Hey, buddy, you're wearing your Gary glasses. Look at you.
Oh, here, go ahead and unmute.
I can see better with my Gary glasses on.
No.
Very cool.
Good. I love them. And so, what's your question, buddy? What's happening?
Well, I'm going to have a surgical procedure Tuesday. I've got a iliac vein that's 75% compressed up against my spine, and they're going to put a stent in it. And I'm just a little bit apprehensive about it.
I hear it's a correct diagnosis. So whoever's diagnosed you is correct. And so when I said that, your face got warm, your hands did.
Yeah.
And so means that's right. You may need 2 stents.
Ooh.
And so I'm just looking at it. I'm just looking at it. I'm remote viewing now.
Okay.
And so in my remote viewing, I'm actually looking at I'm looking at what your doctor's seeing. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
When the doctor is working on you, I'm seeing what he sees. I can that's remote viewing, but I sped it up to look to see what he was seeing.
Okay.
And so that's what I see. And I see him going, wow, this is an interesting thing. And that's the reason I'm saying he's thinking he might put, or it may indeed need 2 stents or something. This is sort of like what he's got in his head. I remember doing this before, but I'm just projecting a lot of light so he makes the perfect decision.
Okay.
He's a doctor. I'm not the doctor. But I'm just projecting a lot of light. And see, now you're really warming up in a crazy way. Feel that?
Oh yeah, my spine's warming up.
Okay, well, that's where they're going to do the procedure. And so I'm just lighting it up where there's a lot of light around your procedure. I remember, I don't know if I can say this on live, but I'll go ahead and say it. I remember working on this baby, and the baby was born with a defective valve in the heart. And I saw the doctor getting to a point, and in the heart surgery, where they had to make one or the other decision. And if the doctor made the wrong decision, the baby would die. And if the doctor made the right decision, the baby would live, right?
Right.
And what happened is the child actually, the doctor was faced with this decision of to disconnect that valve totally, and the baby, this little baby would live without that whole valve situation, because you can live on the way this worked out, you could live on 3 instead of 4. And so this little kid's still alive, doing really, really good, about, I guess, about 10 years old now. And so, but that exact scenario happened. And I remember how I went, wow, so this is really how this works, but you can project light to your own procedures. A lot of times people have surgical procedures, they have this, they have that. Sometimes they ask me about stuff. I'm not the doctor, but I can see stuff. And so, but you can also project light and healing around the procedure. And then you will have, as you now feel your back, how hot it's getting.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hot all over.
Yeah, see? And so that's because I broke through all the fear energies. And so now it's just, I just see lots of light. So there we are. That's my opinion.
Well, the MRI says that the artery's 75% compressed up against my spine.
Yeah, but it's a little further. It is, and it's a little longer compression area than what he thinks.
Okay.
And so that's sort of the thing he's going to be faced with. And so, but I can actually see all that ahead of time. I can see what he's seeing, when he's doing this. And so that's the thing with using these higher God self. You can slip up into your God self gifts, and when you do, you can remote view. That's the process I just used to see what was happening with your surgery, but you can go present time, past time, or future time, and I just went to future time. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
And so, but that's how this particular spiritual gift works. I always try. I'm trying to enlighten all you guys to where you can use your gifts. And some of you guys are real freaks of nature, so you can do all these things I can do. I mean, I'm not the only person who can do all this. I think the reason other people can't do it is because nobody ever taught you how. And so, because you got to know how to do it to teach anybody.
I feel like the demons are trying to work on me, trying to get me to be afraid of doing it.
Well, I think so, but it's I got rid of that fear. That was when you got really warm all over.
Right.
That was the fear energy. So there you are. Looks good. Looks good now.
Okay, I want to be healed so we can get down to the next retreat.
Oh, good. Yeah, I think that you got a lot of good things going on. I see tremendous light around you, there, and you got luck around you. So that's good. You always got luck. Yeah. Good luck, buddy. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good luck.
That was interesting.
Good job, Gary.
Yeah, I don't know how much, sometimes I'm seeing visions and I'm trying to explain what I'm seeing and how I see it. I don't know if that's interesting for you guys or if I'm boring you to death.
That is
but
so cool.
yeah, but like, how did he do that? How does he know that? Well, and it's easy to say, well, I don't know if he knows. Well, if whenever all this, I know because I've had so much experience with me. And so what happens is as I work with people, then they come back and they tell me that exact thing occurred. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, cool. And so, but it works like that. And so, let me just look at you guys. Oh yeah, now you guys got a bunch of God matrices that are showing up around your heads. Yay. That looks good. That's looking good. I'm looking at all you guys. You're looking really, really good. Really bright. Who are we talking to, Michelle?
Oh, thank you, Gary. I have Kinga. Kinga, thank you. This is the first time. So if you can please let us know where you're calling from. It's great to see you.
Hi, thank you so much. I'm calling from Australia, from Sydney.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Thank
are you in
So yeah,
Sydney?
I heard about you from in Sydney. Yeah.
Oh, how
With
did you
my
find me? How did you find me?
Kevin Trudeau.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah,
Neat.
I actually want to thank you because when I heard that episode, I just really resonated with you, and I straight away wrote an email asking about having a one-on-one session with you, and I never heard anything back, but that night I had a dream and you were in it and it was so real. And I was in a retreat with you and you did a healing on me, and I didn't need a one-on-one after that. It was really bizarre. So
I
thank
did it.
you.
You know,
Yeah.
I hear that in my sleep a lot. And let me explain to you, with talking about along the lines of if you get to where you can remote view, you're in your big God self. And, you know, I hear all the time stories about me being with people and them seeing me. I could be in a dream or I could actually just be there and they'll sort of see me, right? But I learned how to astral project early on. I think I was about, let me try to think. I was about 18 or 19, and I would astral project to a friend of mine who was in a different state than me. Different. I think I was in Florida. He was in North Carolina, and he would get scared about these spiritual things. But I think I was about 19, and I would project, and I would be standing at the foot of his bed and talking to him on the phone, and he would be like you know, he'd be like freaking out, right? And so I said, "Can you see me?" "Yes, go away." You know, and he would be all freaked out. But you can actually see people. You know, and you when people are spiritually gifted, they travel, and sometimes if they travel. Can really astral project. You can astral project your spiritual body, and you'll see it, which is pretty freaky. But anyway, I've always been able to do that. You know, weirdly, I don't know why, but I could. Anyway, so I'm glad I took care of all your issues in your dreams. So anyway, so what's your question today?
So my question is around friendships. I've been blessed with my soulmate, my romantic soulmate, Tom, and we've got 2 beautiful children so far. So
Great.
great on that front. But when it comes to
He's amazing. Like when I look at you, Tom, I'm looking at your head, and you have a God matrix in your head that's huge right now. You know, right in your head. So you actually got everything we were talking about, and you got all the gifts we were talking about earlier on. And so I can turn up the volume on that ability to manifest. Is that okay? Is that all right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And so here we go. So I turned up, you have it in your head, you don't have it in your heart. And I just now got it down and pulled it down into your heart. There we go. And when I put it into your heart, you could feel it. See? So it got to kind of lighten your chest. Feel that?
Yeah. It's like warming. It's like, yeah. And it's spreading. It's like radiating out now.
Yeah, it is. It is exactly. And so now it's really radiating out. Feel that? And
Yeah.
see, she can even feel it. See how you got warm on that side of your body? You feel it? She got warm on this side of her body. Yeah, because she could feel your ability expanding. And see, this is what these God matrices do. And this is a new thing, guys. I mean, I've been talking about God matrices, you know, for a long time, but they just now got like cleared up or to where they're big and they do amazing things. And I'm trying to just basically stay on the ride and figure out what they're doing every day because they got different little dances they do. But yours just got really, really huge. There we go. Now your sinuses open pretty big. There, feel that? Your whole head opened up. And now your eyes are getting warm. Okay. This means that these God matrices got so bright in your body that it turned on your clairvoyance. This means you'll be able to see psychically now. And so you'll be able to see things psychically, which is really cool. I can look inside of a person's body, as you can tell from when I do a lot of shows. I can look inside your body like looking in a clear glass of water. And tell you, here's what's going on, here's what I see, you know, and it's very helpful for telling people sometimes what's going on with them health-wise. And so you have that same ability. If you take your hand and put your hand up like this, okay? Now then look at her body and put your hand, like point it towards her head. There we go. Okay. Now feel how your head got warm?
Yeah.
Got really warm. Okay, that's because he's inside your skull. Okay, so now then, if you look, you can see inside of her head, go all the way down, just kind of scan her body, see how her ear, inside of her ear, it's a little dark in there. So you see one side of her ear is a little dark in there. There, now you got it. See it? You see the darkness in her ear. Okay, okay, that's an inner ear issue. Okay. And so you get dizzy sometimes?
I've been suffering from vertigo lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know
All
why.
right. All right. See how you could see that?
Yeah.
You could see where I was seeing. See what I
And I
mean?
could feel it as well.
Right. Okay. Well, that means you can fix it.
Right.
Please do.
So if you can
Okay.
feel it, okay, so if you can feel it, you can fix it. Guys, this is really interesting stuff, right? And that's what these new God matrices do. I'm having fun with this. And so here's what I want you to do. Hold your hand up. Okay, look at her. There we go. Now, okay, now you got a real clear vision of it because you got cocky and believe in yourself now. Okay, see, now you got a clear vision. Now then, I want you to ask God for the spiritual gifts to clear this up. Ask God, say, God, may I have the spiritual gifts to clear this up?
God, please give me the gift to clear this up.
It caught on fire and blew up. See it? That was weird for your eyes. You see that?
Yeah, very quick.
Yeah, bing. As soon as you thought of it. There you go. Yeah. Your ear's pretty warm, I bet, inside. How's that feel?
Yeah, it kind of popped inside.
It popped. Okay, there we are. Interesting, right? Okay. So that's how it works, guys. All right. I hope you guys are catching this, and I hope all you guys that are watching are you're understanding. And so, because it's really easy, but you're very much a natural healer, and so you have the ability now to see. That's what they gave you, and you'll be able to see it with your eyes, but you see through your hands. You see, you use your hand and you see through your hands. That's the reason. A lot of times you'll see me, I'm doing shows and I'm moving my hands around. I'm seeing all kinds of stuff, invoking a lot of gifts, doing whatever. And so, but you'll be able to see. And when you see things dark, you just ask God, ask your angels, ask God for the spiritual gift to clear it. And then when you do, you'll be able to. You'll see it, but it just, you saw it catch on fire and blow up real quick. That was pretty cool. And so that means you have a tremendous amount of light and a tremendous amount of power. Sometimes people's wattage is a little higher than others. And so they got your volume turned up pretty good. And so you're going to do really good. You can also scan, keep on scanning down, keep on scanning down. Okay, there we are. There we go. Her thyroid's a little bit off. See how in her throat it's slightly dark?
Yeah, it's like murky, like gray.
Yeah, gray. Exactly. It's not black. If it was black, that could be a cancer. Cancer will appear black in a person's body, but it's gray. Okay, gray means it's just a little off. Okay, and so this will make you gain weight with no reason, lose weight with no reason. All different things. But you might get your thyroid checked. Okay, and so that's what I see. Or you could just simply see how it's gray. Okay, ask God for the spiritual gift to clear that.
God, please give me the spiritual gift to clear that.
There it goes. See, it caught on fire in the middle and then went out. See? There we go. Now there's a snake. See that snake on the top? See it? See it crawling around up on top? There it is. See it? Okay, pull it off. Pull it off. Yank it. Get rid of it. Get it out of there. There we are. Bet you got hot now. How are you feeling?
Weird, like light and a bit dizzy, but in a good way. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
the dizzy is because you had a part of your body that was so negative. It had snake entities are always illness, okay? And he just yanked that out of you, okay? And so, but that and you could see it up on top crawling around. You couldn't figure out kind of what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell me what you saw.
I saw the top half of it and it was like moving around like this. And when the grayness cleared, it was just there. I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, that means that it was trying to make your thyroid sick, you see. And so, so that's really good. So he cleared that off of you. But still, I would get your thyroid checked just for fun. And so, okay, now keep on going down. Keep on going down. I'm having fun with you. And so go down. Okay, now if you look in her shoulders, you see a little dark energy in both shoulders. There, one's a little worse than the other. There we are. There you go. That one. See how it's a little dark?
Yep.
Okay. Just clear that off. Ask God for the gift to clear it. There you go. Before you even got it out of your head, it cleared. You saw that, right? Real fast. Okay.
I didn't have to say it. It just, yeah, I thought it and it happened.
And you thought it and it happened. That's all how quick it was. You guys notice how he and I are on the same page? Everybody watching, you see this? So I'm totally on the same page as you. Okay. And we've never talked before, right?
Amazing. Yeah.
No.
No, first time.
This is the
And
first
so,
time.
and you're in Australia, and I'm in North Carolina. Yeah, I guess this works long distance. How about that? Anyway, so maybe I should really do this.
Instantly.
Yeah. And so, okay, go all the way. Okay, now go all the way down. I'm distracted because I go all the way down to her lower back, mid back. There you go. All right. Yeah. See that real dark area down there? Yeah, there you go. You got to it. Okay. Ask God for the spiritual gift to clear it. That you did. It does it. Now you're getting good. It goes away so fast. And now you notice how your lower back is feeling better. Our lower back is feeling. Yeah. You had any problem down in mid lower?
I
Yeah.
have, yeah. I gave birth 2 months ago, so yeah, the lower back's been
A problem. Yeah.
taking a while to recover. So now it feels like light and tingly.
Good. There you go.
Amazing.
Yeah. How about that? Anyway,
You
there
can
we
tell
go,
in her
guys.
face too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. And so you guys should come to a spiritual retreat. You'll freak.
Yes.
Yeah, but because see, when I have people at spiritual retreats, and guys, we got the date for the spiritual retreat pretty nailed down. It's like the first or second week in June, so it's around there sometime. And so, but you can call Michelle 702-822-0548, and she'll hook you up. And so, but with the spiritual retreats, what I teach at spiritual retreats is everything I've ever done. But at a spiritual retreat, I teach what's new. And if I've learned how to do something the day before or the day of, that's what I'm teaching. And so the crazy things that I'm able to do these days, it's in a different zone. It is in the ozone. I mean, it really is. As you guys can see with you guys. And so,
Yeah.
But you got to come to a spiritual retreat. All right. And so I would love it if you can. And if not,
on the plan.
Yeah, let's connect.
yeah. And come to the retreat, or at least do it virtually since you're in Australia.
Yeah. Well, and we've got a newborn, so at the moment it would have to be virtually.
Okay. That's fine.
So cool.
That's fine. But when I look at your new one, what's your new one's name?
Felix.
Okay. Felix is a spiritually gifted kid. I call these kids Michaels, one of Michaels. So the Archangel Michael is the I'm just looking. The Archangel Michael is the guide, if you call it, the angel of this baby. And so, and he'll always be able to see him. And so it's going to be pretty wild, It'll be pretty wild. Yeah.
He was born in his sack still. He was born, it's called on.
Yeah.
So
that's always a sign that they're spiritually gifted. So was I.
Yeah. That's
Interesting.
why we call him Felix, because it means blessed.
Yeah. There we go. Perfect, guys. You guys are fun. I could stay with you all night. But anyway, I'll let you go. You have fun.
Well, can I just ask the question I came to ask?
Oh yes, of course. Of course.
You got distracted with my beautiful husband. So I feel it's around friendships. I feel like I've been cursed my whole life when it comes to friendships. I've had friendships and I get really close with someone, and then it just either they ghost me or it ends really badly, or
Here's what that is. You're very high evolved. So is your husband. You guys are in the ozone level, which is this new dimension that's opened up in the last year. God calls it the next to heaven dimension. I had to clear this dimension in order for us to be able to get to there. The way I was able to clear it, because it wasn't cleared, because it also is the next to heaven dimension. It's also the next to hell dimension. Good Lord, right? So if you're in the lower part of this dimension, having negative thoughts, and then you'll be the most possessed human in the world. And if you're on the top side of this, you'll be in heaven. Okay, you'll be able to create your heaven. Things will work out pretty good. And so what happens is you're in the upper part of this dimension as I see you, and so you're already in the next to heaven dimension. If you're in that dimension, then what you have is haters. And usually these come in the form of friends or people close in or family, and they hate on you. And because there's a demon in there that's one of the worst demons. If you go back and look at all the archive stuff that I have at GarySpivey.com, what's going on? This demon that is so aggressive is the bad guy demon. Bad guy. You are the bad guy. You see what I mean? And so you got your friends have a bunch of bad guy demons. You have actually 3 friends. They're all idiots that have projected this bad guy demon thing to you. I don't know if you know that, but anyway, can I clear those off you?
Please, yeah.
Okay, there we go. You got about 16 of these. Ooh, there we go. How we feeling now?
Okay, my throat got tight and then it just released.
Turn loose. Yeah, that's because this thing was really just messing you up. Now you're getting higher. Now you feel like you're just floating up. See what I mean? And so these bad guy demons keep people from floating up into the higher part of this next to heaven dimension. Now you're really up there high. Now your hands are getting hot. Feel all that going on?
Oh
You
yeah,
see?
we're sweating.
Yeah, and so you're going to be fine. You'll feel good. Those people will turn loose of you. You'll see. You hadn't lost nothing. You see, and now you'll start to attract good, loving, sweet folks. Nothing wrong with that. That's all good.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so
Yeah.
much, Gary. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much.
You're welcome. I had fun with you. Tell Kevin I said hi. All right.
Will do.
I
We love you.
yeah,
Thank you.
I talked to him. I talked to him the other day. We like, there's anytime something's happening different in the universe, I'm always calling him or he's calling me. So anyway, yeah. Anyway,
Thank
talk to
you
you
so
guys
much.
soon. Lots
Great
of love.
job, you guys. Pleasure to meet you both. That was very
Yeah.
fun, Gary.
That was really cool. I had fun with
It was
that.
really
Right?
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a healer.
Yeah, and so many of you guys have that gift and more, and all kinds of things. And these gifts are now coming out in everybody. So if you've got something going on with you and you go, wow, I knew that, I saw that, I felt this. Okay, you hadn't bumped your head. It's really happening. It's really happening. And if you've never been to a spiritual retreat, for God's sake, come. If you plan to live on the planet Earth for a little bit longer, you ought to learn how to drive and fly your plane, which is your body and your brain and your physical, was what's going on with you spiritually. Yeah, so please come to the spiritual retreat. This next one's going to be amazing. I can always tell when they're going to be good. And so this one, I'll be able to do all kinds of new things and teach you guys how to use your gifts. And if you don't come in person to North Carolina and join me in North Carolina, you here at my home in the retreat center, you can also, book it. Dean, how do they do it? How do they go online? I know it's not online yet, but it'll be in the next week or so.
Not online yet, but we're going to put it up as soon as you get the dates narrowed down. It will be online, and it's going to be very simple to sign up. Obviously, if you're in the Enlightenment Club, join the Enlightenment. Just go into the Enlightenment Club if you're in. If not, join the Enlightenment Club. You get a special discount for the virtual, but you have to be an Enlightenment Club member. And if not, it will be on the front page of the website next week as soon as Gary finalizes the dates.
Yeah, and so there we are, and so I think we have them. So I just appreciate. I'm just so happy to be able. I was sick for a while, complications of my old COVID thing. I had a leg problem, and so I'm so lucky with modern technology and healing and all your prayers to have gotten a lot better now, and I'm able to do what I'm able to do now. So which is good. So Michelle, who are we talking to? Thanks,
Thank you, Gary. I got a new one on here, Patrick Bailey. This is his first time, I believe. Hi, Patrick. Where are you calling from? Go ahead and unmute.
Oh, there we
There
go.
you go. Thank you. Where are you calling from?
Toronto, Canada.
Oh,
Very nice.
Patrick,
Thanks
I'm
for joining us.
Patrick. Hey, Patrick, I see all kinds of stuff around you. When I look at you, you have so many angels. And you have angels also in the form of past loved ones on the other side, and they are all around you. And so I don't know if this is your grandma or your mama or older. I'm seeing an older lady. Who would that be?
Could be my mother. She passed away in 2019.
That's her. Yeah, she's smiling and she does this. Yeah, she's carrying on. She's fun, right?
So, well, I feel somewhat closer to her even now than
when she was alive.
alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, she says she gets it now. She points to her own head and says she was cuckoo. And so, but she's telling me to tell you that she gets you now. And so she said, she says, tell him I'm sorry for a couple of things. And so,
okay,
but she's good now. She's good. On the other side, she really gets it, and she tries to bring you a lot of light and a lot of blessings. And then maybe who's the other lady? Is that her mom, or is there a grandmother? Who is that?
well, her sister lives just down the street from me. She's about 90.
Hmm.
So
That's
I'm
who I'm seeing. No, you know what? That's who I'm seeing. Yeah, that's who I'm seeing her. She's kind of in and out of her body a lot, actually, the sister. And so.
well, she lost her son last year. So I suspect she's a bit lonely.
Hmm.
And I pop in every now and again.
That
And
helps. Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yeah. I think she's a prayer. She's praying for you. And so, but I
Well, I
see
have
all.
another aunt in Jamaica as well. I spoke with her just a couple of days ago. She told me she's praying for me as well.
Oh, so yeah, she's the one. She's actually spiritually gifted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she talks to me a lot. Yeah,
Yeah. She can tell you stuff. And
yeah,
she's really spiritually gifted. She has the gift of prayer. And
yeah,
so when people have the gift of prayer, it's much like what I do. It's the same thing. If people go, Gary, can you put some light on this so things work out? And that's like, yeah, that's easy. But it's like they're connected enough to actually have the gift of their intention, which is the gift of prayer. And so your auntie in Jamaica, she's like, she can totally do it. She's the real
yeah.
deal. She's the real deal. You know that already, though. I see you smiling, right?
I do. Yeah,
Yeah. So I see her energy all around you. And because her energy is all around you in a positive way, everybody else's is too. So she brings you a lot of light. Don't, stay good with that aunt.
yeah.
you know, yeah, she helps you out. Anyway, what's your question? I'm talking to you
So
about all
I'm
kinds
sort
of
of apprehensive, I'm trying to progress, but I always feel as if as I move forward, I slip back, even though my intentions are good. And lately, with a lot of my friends passing, I've gotten rather apprehensive, because there's still a lot of things which I'd love to do, but all of a sudden I feel confident, but yet not so confident, if you know what I mean.
hmm
It's a certain uncertainty. So now I have this scan that it's coming up, and I'm thinking, oh man, I wonder what's gonna show up or what have you, so
Well,
that's
I
my
see,
thought.
I see you looking really bright, and I see you being able to get right through stuff.
Hmm.
And so if you have a tremendous amount of light, you have a tremendous amount of luck. So your auntie Jamaica auntie gal, she's actually helping you out with the light, and I see a lot of your others, your mom, your other aunt. I'm seeing all these. They're like your angels, and I see a lot of energies. Were you raised Christian? Is that the religion you guys had when you whatever back in the day? And
Yes.
so yeah, because I see Christ around you, and
Mm-hmm.
so so Christ energy is a very healing energy,
Mm-hmm.
and I hear Christ saying, "I got your back."
I've been getting more involved in that recently, sort of like getting into myself more. And a lot of the messages that I have been listening to have that Christ image in it as
Okay,
well.
well, it
Yeah.
shows in your energy field. Um, in your higher levels, you have Christ energy. And so many times Christ will show up when you need him the most. I can see Christ. I can see him as clear as I'm looking at you on a screen now. And so he's much cooler than people think. I think people have I think people have an image of Jesus as being, like a religious um, person, and he's more like, yo, what up? I mean, he's more like that, you know. And so, but he's like a minute ago when he gave you a message, his message to you was, tell him I got his back. In other words, like a bit annoyed that you would think he don't. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and so and when I said that, notice how your hands got real warm right then? Yeah. You
Mm.
could feel you felt that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was not my energy, that was Christ energy. So
Mm.
that was you really tapping into Jesus Christ. Okay. And now you got really warm. See? So now you've learned the trick. And so that's how you tap into Christ, the real one. And so you simply just know he's pretty cool. He's funny. I can hear his voice as clear as I hear your voice. And he talks trash. I mean, he is funny. He could always, if the Christ gig goes away, he could easily be a stand-up comedian in the spiritual dimension. He's really that funny. He's hilarious. And so sometimes I'm in a space where I'm actually channeling Christ energy in Christ, and he will get on a roll. And it's the funniest thing you've ever heard. It is so hilarious listening to him. And so, but he's got a great sense of humor, and so he's got your back. That's all you needed to know.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank him. Just, make sure you give him lots of thanks. That turns up the volume, you see, and it works like that. So,
Yeah,
but you
I've been
look
getting
good.
a lot of gratitude for, I tend to be, I've always been an optimist, so to speak, but
Good.
of late I've been, being a lot of grateful and
Good.
happy and appreciative of,
Well,
things that are.
that's the keys to the kingdom right there. Just be grateful. And so, but I see you looking good. I see you getting through your little issues you got, and so you'll be all right. You're gonna get where you're going, and so it'll be all right. Okay.
Okay, so in
So
that scan that I'm going for recent, uh, very soon, actually.
it'll be a two-part. It's a little bit of a two-part thing. They may scan something and then rescan it or do something, but it looks like that it's they figure it out, and it feels like you've got two different doctors. I don't know if you know who they are or whatever, if it makes any sense to you yet, but I see a couple of different doctors, and they're both really great. So you're in real good hands, and you get right on through it, is what I see. So,
Okay.
and it don't feel like worst case scenario, which is good. And so,
Oh, well,
yeah.
that's what I needed to hear, I suppose.
Yeah, well, it's as our bodies get old, things happen, things fall off, whatever.
Mm.
And but I see you coming through your thing and not worst case scenario. So that's what I feel.
What
So
about relationships? Do you see a relationship in my future or in my aura?
I do, I do, yeah, I do, and I just see you hanging out, having fun, taking a little trip in a car. That's what I see. And so, whatever the trip is seems to be monumental, and it gets better after then. So that's what I see.
All right, man. Thanks.
All right. Good luck. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Uh-huh. There we go. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm seeing on a different level tonight. I'm seeing it on this crazy level that has a lot to do with how things hook up and work out. And I think that's just really, 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 really good. I got a new phone. And I don't know how to turn off the dinger. you know, I'm a total idiot. I'm just not very smart with these things. Anyway, oh, here. Thank God somebody around me is always smart. So I can hand it off, they fix it. There we go. There. I'm just looking at you. I'm just clearing everything up. Nicola, how are you? Nicola, how are you? Let me talk to Nicola if I can. Nicola, where are you? There we are. Where'd you go?
Who are you looking for, Gary?
Nicola.
Oh, maybe just.
I thought it was our friend Nikolai for a second.
Nicola.
There you are. Hey, buddy, how are you?
Hello, Gary. How are you? I'm good.
I'm
Thanks
oh,
for
good.
asking.
Where are you? Where are you? What?
I'm from Serbia, from Europe.
Oh, okay. You're in Serbia. Okay. I,
Yes.
I I was trying to figure out the vibration of it. So you're in Eastern Europe there somewhere? Is that where that's where that is, right? That's it.
Yes, the Balkan, Island.
Yeah. No, that's it. Okay. Let me just look at you. Oh, you got all kinds of interesting stuff going on. Wow. 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 A
I
lot of
think so.
yeah. Yeah. You pick up on little psychic things a lot, right? That's normal for you. Does that make
Um,
sense? Do you know you do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so, as I see it. And you have a lot of ancient energies that help you out where you are. And so I see like a lot of relics, um, maybe even with some of the churches around where you are. I see a lot of ancient relics and stuff. And so,
Mhm.
is there a lot of like Roman burial grounds and things and stuff? And do you know, is any of that around you? What's around there?
It's around me is nothing like that. We have one church in our country, in our
Okay.
location, not something like that.
Okay.
Uh,
Whatever.
we have
Maybe.
the king of Roman Imperium, Constantine the Great, in our city.
Oh, he did what in your city?
He's like 10, no, like 2000 years ago, and he is the Roman Imperium.
Oh, he was the emperor from your
Yes,
city.
yes. He
Oh,
was
okay.
born
That
in our city.
okay, there we are. And so that's what I'm picking up on. And so I think he was born there. I thought they were buried there, but anyway, I don't know where he was buried. But I'm just seeing this energy brought in lots of spiritual brilliance in the back in the day. And
Hmm.
so this was if you research this a little bit, you'll find a lot of your gifts. You actually got a lot of spiritual gifts from these ancient relics from that whole thing. So I look historically, read more up on that, figure more about it, um, and I think you're going to learn a lot about you. Interesting, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because if
Interesting,
I'm
yeah.
yeah, so I can go anywhere and that's the reason I love traveling all over the world because I can go to any city and find anything. If there's a spiritual gift in the city, anywhere, I will go to it and find it and get it, right? And so this whole emperor thing in your city is very, very special. So if you dig down and wherever the connection is there, um, you'll get some gifts. It's really cool. Anyway, what's your question?
This is my first time on your Zoom meeting, and I don't expect to meet with you.
Oh,
This is
okay.
very exciting for me. My English is not very good, but I
I
mostly
got you.
understand.
I think it's really good. No, you're doing well. I
Oh,
got you.
thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
in the process of learning. I have one question about the opportunity of my job. I have one job who's waiting for me. I waiting for this job like maybe 1 year, and nothing happened. It's like it will be in January and not be. It will be in February and not be, and I don't know what will be.
Is
It
it
will
is
be or
it
not
is it
be.
traveling? Is it traveling or somewhere? Where the job
Uh,
does it have to do with going anywhere?
The job is in my city with airplane and control tower.
Oh, okay. Working in the tower with the airplane. Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
Yeah, like air traffic control stuff or something like that.
yes, air traffic control. Yes.
Okay, going somewhere with maybe the airplane. Maybe that's what I'm getting a vision of. Okay, because I see things going. Uh yeah, you're gonna get you'll get that job. You want the job?
Yes, I want the job.
Okay, ask God for the gift to manifest it. Just say, God, give me my gift of manifesting so I can manifest this job I want.
Gospode, daj mi mogućnost da mi manifestujem ovaj posao i da radim taj posao.
Oh
I speak
God,
in my language.
that's okay
Nice.
because God understands you and yours. And so there we are. I mean, what I saw was all these God matrices fly down around you. I just seen them just coming down like raining God matrices on you. You feeling pretty warm right now? Warm?
Little warm in stomach, solar plexus.
Good. Okay. Because I see that makes sense. I see you just lit up. Okay. And now then
Okay.
think of getting your job. Just in your mind, tell God you want this job. Please.
Ja želim te posao, molim te.
There, your hands got warm in. See? Your hands got they got a little warm.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, see? Yeah, okay. You'll get it. Simple.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But now you got the gift to manifest what you want. Okay?
I'm also the member of Global Information Network.
Oh, good. Oh,
He's
good.
also with Kevin.
Yeah, I'll tell Kevin
Also
you
from
said.
Kevin, yeah.
Oh, I'll tell Kevin. He's got people all over the world, and so I'll tell him you said hi. You got but I just see you really lit up. Use your gift every day to manifest what you want. Okay?
I will do it.
Yeah, and that's but you're so there already. It's crazy. There we are. See how your head got dizzy right then?
Yes.
Okay, those are dimensions that are now turning around instead of being negative backwards. Now that's your negative thoughts. You see, now they turned around and you're manifesting with your positive thoughts. So just have positive thoughts and just allow it to come to you. You don't have to do anything, just allow it to come and you'll see it'll show up. May have to do a little bit of effort on your part, but not too much. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Let me know. All right. Let us know. All right. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you for your time.
Hey,
Thank you,
thank
Nicola.
you.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah. And we're in Serbia. You're in Serbia?
Yes, Serbia.
Oh, neat. What city is it? What city are you in Serbia?
Niš.
Okay.
The city of Niš.
Okay, perfect. Very good. Find out more about this Roman emperor thing. Okay?
Okay, I will.
All right. Yeah, that's good. Next time I'll ask you about that. That's good. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Michelle, how'd you like that one? Wasn't that interesting?
Yeah, that was very cool. And we got a lot of other people from the Gin Network saying hi to Nicola.
Oh, neat. Oh, they know him. Oh, that's so cool. Perfect. There we go. Who we talking to, Michelle?
Thank you, Gary. I have Melanie Soulwold. We miss you, Melanie from Minnesota. How are you? Go ahead and unmute.
Hey, my girlfriend. What you
here.
doing?
Yeah, there you go.
Take it. Thank
Hey,
you.
miss
Thank
you.
you. Miss you too. Love you guys.
Love you.
Hey, back.
Hi. So I manifested a trip. Tomorrow, my daughter and I are leaving for a trip to Paris and London. And I wonder what you see for the trip. Safe, good. And can you light it up and clear us, please?
Yes. Let me look. Oh, I see you having fun. You're just going to have a great time. Are you going to go to all the museums and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Museums,
right.
churches. Yeah,
Are you going to Versailles?
that's my plan.
Oh, good, good, good. I was Louis XIV in a previous life.
That's right.
And that was your
Yeah.
daughter.
That's
Yeah.
right. I'm going
Yeah.
to visit your ancestral home.
Yeah. Not a bad joint. It's the biggest castle in Europe. And so, and now I understand where I got my taste from. You know, it's so it's really crazy. But and I got to where I remember more about it. I recently got a nice gift of a painting that is a painting done in the 1700s of my daughter, you know. And so, and Michelle, did we decide that was you?
Yes, you said it live on Zoom that it was me. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my
and
God.
so yeah, it was kind of crazy because it was like this crazy connection that opened up all kinds of things and it opened up memories I had of that lifetime. You know, and so that's, you know, it's kind of crazy, but it works like that. Sometimes you'll have memories of your previous lifetimes and you won't quite understand it. Like it won't make any sense at the time. And so, but we actually, this particular painting was painted by the famous portrait painter who painted Louis XIV and also painted a lot of his family members, including this particular painting that I have of his daughter. You know, which then I kept on tapping into it and seeing Michelle's face. And I was like, what? You know,
Is that why
which
we're
makes a lot of,
connected?
yeah. So anyway, kind of crazy, right? Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
but you'll and it was really wild because when if you do a tour of Versailles, the first time when I went to Versailles, I understood where all the secret passages were, and how the servants would go through the back, and they're not out front, and I knew where all the secret hidden doors were ahead of time. I could explain it all. I understood everything about the fountains and the flow of how the fountains were basically the river created the flow of water in the fountains that did all these crazy things. Not pumps. They didn't have water pumps back then, but the flow of the river flowed and made the fountains work. And I understood all that. I understand the underground caves. I understand. It was really crazy. All the things I could see, and I understood the lots going on. But I knew the workings of it, and and so anyway, blah blah blah.
Very cool.
Yeah, there we are. There we are. But you're going to have a really good time, is what I see. And so you're going to see the Mona Lisa. You're going to the Louvre. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, it seems like you get a real kick out of the Mona Lisa for some reason. So anyway, yeah, it has a certain energy with it when you look at it. You freak out. But I love reading artwork. It's one of my favorite things to do. And so because when you have a real artist, like my friend Freddie. He paints like Alice and Richard. Richard, they have, Richard's a sculpture person, and Alice is is a person who paints, and so she's an artist. And so when she paints like a portrait of someone, she actually captures. Freddie does the same thing, the soul of the person. So you're looking, you go, my God, they're in there. You see. And so when you look at a lot of these paintings, you'll get sucked in because you can feel it. And so it's pretty wild. So I think you're going to really love that. You're going to get a lot out of it. Tap into the psychic part of a painting, though. Use your abilities. You're gifted. Use your abilities to tap into that. I see your daughter doing the same. Looks good.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
I cleared you off. I see golden steps. You guys will have fun. Okay.
Yay. Thank you. Thank
Hey.
you.
Good luck. Have
Appreciate
fun.
it. Thank you. Thank you. Love you all.
Love
Send
you.
me a postcard.
Okay.
Do they have postcards still?
I'm sure.
Do they?
I'm sure.
All right. There we
And
go.
I'll make a note.
All right. Perfect. Anyway, thank you, honey.
Thanks,
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, she's awesome.
She's great. Who are we talking to?
Thank you, Gary. I've got Lynn Paulson. Lynn, thank you so much for your patience. Where are you calling from, Lynn?
Beautiful Prior Lake, Minnesota. Come back,
Hey!
Gary. We miss you.
Oh, hey, girl. There we are.
It's been a long
Yeah.
time. My husband and I were on the boat on the St. Croix with you, and you told me to bless you, and I still have from however many years ago that was.
Oh, wow.
We had
That was,
such a great cruise. It was so much fun.
wasn't that
Long time
fun?
ago. Yes. You need to do
Ah.
another one.
Okay. I'll do that. I'll do that.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Or we'll take you out on Prior Lake and we'll treat you. How's that?
Oh,
And Michelle and
okay.
Dean and everyone. Judy.
Oh, that'd be
Okay.
fun. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
Gary, we
well,
gotta go now.
yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
we eat a lot of food. I'm just letting you know.
I know you're a cook, but I've got resources. So I've
All
got
right.
good chefs in my life. Absolutely. Well,
Perfect.
thank you for allowing me to talk with you. My granddaughter Josie has been in the hospital about 7 weeks now, and it's her second heart surgery. So she's just a little peanut, and she's kind of a rare case. She has tautology of the follette and Allegio gene, and this Allegio gene affects your heart and your liver. So the doctors.
Oh, there we go. That makes sense to me. I couldn't understand what I was seeing because I was seeing two things. Okay. I saw a two-parter, and I thought, what is a two-part heart issue? So it affects her heart and her liver. Okay, good. Yeah, but I'm on it because I could see it. I could see two things. Okay, there we are. All right.
And these surgeons operated on her for 14 hours. God bless them. And she's going to have another surgery, so she has another one in months to come. But she's such a peanut; she needs to grow yet before they can do her other arteries. And so, just wanted some healing vibes and some thoughts on, are these doctors brilliant enough? It feels like they are. If she's in good hands with them.
Where is she?
She's at Masonic Children's Hospital in Minnesota. It's a lot of guesswork. I'll be honest. I don't feel
Is there
confident,
is
but
there one doctor at the Mayo that's a genius in this?
we heard there was one in California, but we have not checked the mail. We should. Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
You know, and it's not that I don't like the one you got. The one you got I
Right.
like, but
Yes,
I
wonderful
feel
gentleman. Okay.
I think so. Check.
Okay. My daughter talked about getting a second opinion, so I think you're probably seeing that and feeling that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I
And
think.
if-
And let me read and make
Thank
sure.
you.
Let me make sure I'm seeing them. Yeah, I am. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I
Okay.
appreciate that. And if you don't mind me asking about a career question of you, I appreciate that too. If I can throw one more
Yeah.
question
Yeah.
in.
Of course.
I've been in executive recruitment my entire career basically, and I'm not young, but I do love it. It's challenging. But I'm thinking about switching into, I love matchmaking. I like bringing people together. I love the soul piece you were talking about last week. I so resonate with that so much. And I'm thinking about going to an executive search firm that works more with with the partnerships. So really matchmaking basically to where I can meet the people and allow them to connect or connect them myself. Is that a career that I should jump into this day
Well, I
and
think
age, or
you're.
what
I
is my
think you're.
standing?
Well, I think you're. The one you have's working, isn't it?
Yes, for now, but I feel like I'm going to be let go. I feel like they put all the older people out to pasture, and I'm like, I don't want to go to pasture yet. I
I don't
still
think
have
they're gonna.
energy.
I don't feel them doing that with you.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah, because
Okay,
I think your numbers are up.
excellent.
know.
They are. Yes.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
mean, if you were doing numbers like you're doing, they're not going to get rid of you. You crazy?
Excellent.
You crazy? You crazy lady?
$160,000 higher, so I hope I'm earning my pay, but I do enjoy it. It's challenging. So thank you, because I wasn't sure
Yeah.
if I should jump or not, or if I was feeling a push.
No. I mean, you can work a little into that maybe if you want to, but it's really not as
Okay.
great as what you think.
Mm,
You know, I just see you got a good job, and
thank you.
you feel like you're just only getting better at it, and your contacts are great, and so
Excellent. Thank you.
and I just see you doing more and more and more and better and better and better.
Perfect.
Yeah. So let me just clear you off a little bit.
Thank you. I would love that. Thank you for doing
Mhm.
that.
There we go. Now, there we are. Ask God for success in your career.
God, may I have success in my career.
He says you already got it.
Oh,
You know.
appreciate it.
Yeah, and then ask God for lots of light on your little baby there.
Thank you. God, may I please have light on baby Josie.
There we go.
Thank you.
Now you got really warm. Woo!
Woo,
It's
I did.
starting to sweat, right?
I was
Yeah.
cold for a long time here. Yeah, not
Yeah,
anymore.
boy, there you
Thank
got
you.
lit up. A tremendous amount of light going to your baby.
Oh,
So there we go.
thank
Okay.
you. Thanks, everyone.
A
Thanks,
lot of
Dan,
healing
Michelle.
energy.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Lynn.
See how you got a
Appreciate
little
you.
tear? Feel the tears? How you
Yeah,
got teary? There,
love it.
you can't heal
Healing
somebody with
tears.
you can't heal somebody without
That's
tears.
right.
So there you
That's
go.
right.
Perfect,
Thank you
honey.
all.
Good luck. We'll go boating.
Yay!
Okay.
Oh, please.
All right.
Love
That'll
to
be so
have
much
you.
fun.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lynn.
That's the cool thing, Michelle. We got buddies all over the place.
I love it.
Yeah.
Anytime we get invited, we'll go.
Yeah. We're easy. We are so easy.
We are.
Got a
We're
party?
fun,
Okay.
too.
We coming. We on our way. We'd be right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let me just
Speaking
go.
of fun, I got somebody that you haven't seen in a while, or we haven't.
All right.
So,
Okay.
Will
All
Schmidt,
right.
we miss you. We love you. How are you?
Oh, hey, buddy. How are you?
You're all
Hey,
grown up.
yeah, how are you guys? It's so good to see you.
You
His
too.
dad's my best friend, Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I've seen all kinds of cool pictures of you. You've been running around all over the world. You were here, there, everywhere. You were in India playing with an elephant or something.
Yep. Yeah, India and Thailand. It was awesome.
Oh,
How
cool,
fun.
cool, cool. What's your question, buddy? What you got going on?
So this semester I've been having some skin issues that have been kind of really crazy intense that I've never quite had before. So it's
Okay.
been a couple months that it's been going on. So I've just been
Yeah.
trying to clear myself.
I
Just
can help
hoping
you
to
out.
get some,
You,
yeah,
you know, and Will, you know, he he was. I'm going to talk about you for a minute. Is that okay? And so Will was a spiritually gifted little boy, and he would flip in and out of just being this beautiful, cool little kid to being Satan. And so,
I can't
and
picture him as Satan.
oh no, because he easily would empath other people and get possessed, right? And so I remember going with your dad to look at architectural salvage or something one time because in Minnesota, and you were with us. You were a little tiny kid, and all of a sudden you flipped into the devil, and you were like losing it. I mean, you were throwing a damn fit, right? And so I said, "Well, Jim, don't be upset with him. He's just possessed." And he goes, "You're telling me, right?" And so I just sort of waved my magic wand, and there we are, and and then you just straightened right out, and you started singing, a song, and and riding along in the car, and your dad was like, "Wow." He goes, "That's the most amazing thing I ever saw you do." And I go, "Yeah, it's helpful, right?" He goes, "Oh no, that's worth money." That's what he was like. Your dad was really, really funny. But you were spiritually gifted, and you would be around dark energies and lose it, and you'd be around light and you'd absorb it. But I taught you how to see really early. Remember?
Definitely.
What's that been like? What's that been like having me for an uncle and teaching you how to see? What was that like?
It's been amazing. I mean, it's eye-opening because there's no one else in my life who's like as spiritually gifted and who taught me so much. So it's been fun growing into that, and like as I've gotten older, still continuing up to see things, clearing the energy and stuff.
How much do you use that in life? You're in college now. Do you use it?
I've been starting to use it every morning. I've been asking God for spiritual gifts to heal my body and have a good day. And when I do it, I have a great day. So it works.
Okay, good. Now, if you look above your head, ask God for the spiritual gift of healing your body. Okay?
God, please give me the spiritual gift to heal my body.
Okay. And so now he took his finger and he put it on your head. How warm's your head?
Very warm, very clear.
All right. There we are. And so your brain turned gold right then. You guys see him sweat? Okay, now then he's pouring a pitcher of blue, gold, holy water. It looks like a pitcher you'd have orange juice in or something. And he's pouring this holy water through your head, around your body. You guys see him blur out right then? Notice you see see him there. You see his aura bouncing off his head. I don't know if you can see that. I can. Anyway, there we are. Okay, there we go. Just see this picture of holy water. There you go. Now you kind of blurred out again, And so now there, sinus is open. Now you feel really warm all over. Okay, I want you to imagine and see all the darkness from your skin disorder flying off of you now. Just see it flying. There it goes. It just flew off your whole body. There you go. How quiet's your head?
Super quiet. And my
Really?
whole body's tingling, yeah.
Okay, there. Okay. There's the trick. That's it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think you'll just be better, but if you need to do it again, you can do it as easy as I can.
Yeah.
Anything I've ever showed you, you could always just do it, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. Yeah. That's how easy it is. People have to realize it's that easy. Yeah. So there you go, buddy. Good luck with everything.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you take care. Yeah, love you, buddy. Come see us.
Yeah.
He's all grown up.
There he is. I see a big God matrix go into his chest. That was crazy.
Oh, how cool.
Now it's raining God matrices on him. That's neat. Piggyback off his gifts. You'll get a ton of them. Yeah. But he was a really gifted kid. He could just do it. I mean, he was just born with it, He could do all kinds of stuff. And it was, that was really great for his family. And that was really horrible for him. They didn't know what the hell to do with him. It was interesting. There we go. Who are we talking to?
Oh, thanks, Gary. I've got Eric Jacobson. Hi, Eric. Where are you calling from, Eric?
Hey.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good, buddy. Good. What's your question?
I want to get my wife over here. She had a question for you, but I had a question for. Actually, I'll let her do the question first.
Okay. Where are you guys calling from, by the way?
We're from San Clemente, California.
Very cool. What a beautiful couple.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, what's your question?
Oh yeah. So my dad was passed away. It's like about 3 years ago.
Okay.
And then recently I was always have a dream about him. I'm having like dinner together, and then he trying to talk to me, he wanted me to see my mom or something like that. So yeah, I was planning to go to visit them to Indonesia, but then recently I always have random dreams seeing my dad all the time.
Oh, neat. What is it? I see shoes. He's holding up shoes. What does shoes mean? What's the shoes thing? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't really know.
Okay.
He was having this rice field, but I'm not sure about the Seuss thing.
Okay. He has a rice field. Is that what he had?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he wear shoes when he was in the rice field?
Sometimes he did, yeah.
Okay, I don't know what he's talking about. He's holding up shoes. But I think it's his shoes.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I don't know if you got a pair of his shoes, or if you're going to get a pair when you go over there or whatever, but I see a pair of shoes. He keeps holding them up. And it seems like that he thinks you know what it means, you know? And so you'll have to figure that one out. Maybe you'll figure it out when you go visit, you know?
Yeah.
And so he says,
Did you see him? He's still like around, because when I talk to my mom, she always say like my dad is still around or something like that.
oh, no, he's very much around. He's very much around. Ask the mother about the shoe thing. Okay. And so because that's what he keeps on showing to me. So I'm just hung up on what he's doing. But he tells me to tell you, yes, he's around her, and he says he loves you very much. He's in real close with you too. He just grabs your hand. And so feel how your hand got warm on one of them. You see?
Yes. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
See? Yeah. He grabbed your hand. So that's he said that's his sign. His sign is he'll touch your hand, hold your hand. And he tells me to tell you he's always holding your hand. He says you don't have to go see him. He'll come see you. It's easier. He makes a joke. And so, yeah, he was kind of a joker. He's funny, you know?
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, he just tells me he loves you very much. He's telling me to tell your mother that he is with her too, and that she's not really crazy. She can kind of see him sometimes. And so
yeah, that's what she said. She told me, because she said like he always come after rice paddy thing, and he always come and eat a dinner at the same spot, and somehow she cannot feel it. He was there or something like that.
Yeah, no, she could actually feel it, and then she got a glimpse of him. She could sort of see him, and he said, "Tell her that she's not crazy." But he says, tell her, yeah, she's a crazy lady, but she's not crazy. And so he's just still cracking jokes. And he says, but let her know she's not crazy. That's really me. So it's really him that's coming to her and sort of messing with her, you know. But he's good. He's very happy. He says he's talking about this rice paddy or whatever he's talking about in heaven. He says he's got a big giant one up there or something, to this nature of abundance. His heaven is very abundant. He shows me, and then I see a lot of his family with him in his heaven. So he's got a lot of family with him. They were close, I guess. I don't know. I just see him really close in with his family up there, and so yeah. So it looks really good. Did his father do the same thing he did, or grandfather, or that kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of inherited stuff.
Okay, he inherited stuff. So he inherited the same farm as his father, grandfather, all that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He says they're very proud of him, and they thought he did a good job. And so and that was the main thing that he tried to do in life. Really, I guess he's talking to me now. And he said, but they're very proud. And he said, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, you know. So they're very proud of their land, their property, their farm, or whatever you call it. And so, but he's it's a very big deal. It's a very big deal for him. His heaven has a lot of lineage of your ancestors, and so it goes on back, way back, you know. And so, how long was the family on this property? Do you know? How long were they there?
Since I was born, probably a long time ago.
Yeah, long time before
Yeah.
then. They showed me way back. Yeah. So long time. So he loves you. He's good. He's really, really good. And so he wants you to go visit though. Is your mom over there?
Yeah, she's lonely. That's why she just always crying after my dad
Oh,
gone, and she's so become very sensitive about everything. And then
yeah.
every time that I call her, she's always crying.
Yeah, well, he says go see her.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think like that. I
Yeah.
feel so too. Yeah.
Yeah, he's sort of fussing at you. He says, go see her. He
Yeah,
says,
she's going to visit in like
Yeah,
2 weeks.
I will go to visit in 2 weeks.
oh,
Awesome.
he knows. He says, I know.
Yeah.
He's being cocky again. So I guess he keeps up with you. You know,
Oh
he
my
says
God.
that. And he says to tell him he's welcome as well. So anyway,
Oh.
it's all
Okay.
good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He likes him. He tells me to tell you he likes him. Okay?
Aw.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's happy about him. Anyway, you can see his energy. You can see who he is. And so that's nice. Beautiful.
Thank you so much, Gary.
Hey, good luck. Good luck with you guys. That's good.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Yeah, I'm getting to be good friends with your dad. I'm hanging out. You know, sometimes on the other side, I actually get chummy with them. You know, and they start telling me things, and I don't know. We're off on a roll. Who are we talking to? Who are we talking
Thank you,
to, Michelle?
Gary. I've got Jim Powell, which is actually James, and we also have Don McKnight together because they're friends.
Oh,
So I
okay.
said I'll go ahead and take care of both of them.
Oh, perfect. All right, there we go. Talk
There
to
you
both of
go.
you guys. Hey, Don, how are you, buddy?
Where are you guys calling from?
Oh, there we go.
Can you guys
Unmute.
unmute? Here, let me do it
Unmute.
again.
There we
Unmute.
go.
There you go.
There you go, Don. Unmute. You're set.
Oh, there we
Right.
go.
Okay, there's James.
Dawn sings your praises, Gary. I'm his favorite son-in-law.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
So, but
well, we were always singing his praises because he's a great person. You know. There we go. Except he don't know how to unmute. Unmute, Don.
He's trying. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna hit unmute again right now. Okay, there you go. Now click the unmute.
Hey.
There you go. Perfect.
How'd that
There you
work?
go. Yeah, there you
Yes.
go. Now you're set. And so, who's your favorite? Who's your favorite son-in-law?
Jim is my favorite son-in-law.
Oh, okay.
We wear matching shirts sometimes.
Oh, wow. That's a little weird, but anyway, go ahead. No, no, I'm joking. So what's your question or what's happening?
Well, first time caller, and the reason why I wanted to call in is to get some insight from my daughter Sadie, who's 14. She's having some intense stomach pains and intestinal issues where she's having some bleeding, and we've had a number of tests run, but everything's been so far inconclusive. We've had endo, CTs, MRIs, colonoscopies, and they're leaning towards, and everything's been inconclusive, and they're possibly thinking Crohn's.
Right on your neck.
They have seen some issues maybe with her femur bone, but the next step is she's going to be taking, I guess, this one pill that's almost like a camera to kind of go through and see what they can. So I just wanted to kind of
I see. I'm seeing little lesions in the lower part of her stomach. You know, so
That would account for the bleeding.
yeah, you know, and so Crohn's disease usually looks different, you know, and so I'm running through her whole digestive system.
Because she's been having intense stomach pains where she almost doesn't want to eat, and she is having some bleeding when she goes to the bathroom.
Well, you're taking the words out of my mouth, honestly, because I see an eating disorder demon, is what I see.
Mhm.
And so, does she eat?
She loves to eat, but she can't really right now. We'll try and do some milder type of foods, and she's trying to chew, but anytime she's eating, it's causing severe pain.
Gary, for what it's worth, you did a reading with me about a year ago, and I asked you to clear everybody in the family. And you said the same thing about her then. You
Oh,
said
okay.
you said she was very spiritual and she had an eating disorder
Okay.
demon and a cutting demon behind her.
Yeah, yeah, the two go together many times. They're both demons that have a person hurt themselves. Um, you know, let me just get rid of them. That's the best thing. Okay.
Well,
And,
that'd be
so,
perfect.
yeah. And so when I look, she has one. When I look into her belly, I see eyeballs looking back at me. Okay. So there's one set of eyes, two set of eyes, three set of eyes, four set of eyes, 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice your sinuses are opening. 9, 10, 11. It's got a lot. 12. Got dizzy. 13, 14, 15. There we go. Now you got pretty warm. Could you feel your feet get hot? Y'all feel warm there?
My feet are hot. Yeah.
Feel that? Could you feel it as well, James? Could you feel that?
Yeah, I have a little sweat on my brow right here under my lip. I do feel a
Oh,
little bit
okay. So you feel a little warmth. And so she's got a tremendous amount of healing going through her body now. She had 15 eating disorder demons. Eating disorder demons work on the vibration of secrecy. So she will pretend to eat or eat when she does eat, and then she'll run in the bathroom and throw it up. And you won't even know she's throwing up. Everybody just thinks she goes to the bathroom, or she will do those kind of things. And so and if you confront her on it, it'll piss her off. And so because they get really angry when they get found out. But I feel like she has eating disorder demons, and she's causing these problems herself. I think if you keep throwing up, you're going to not have anything in your stomach, and your stomach will start to eat itself. And there you are. And so, because I don't see whatever they're talking about. I can see why they would think it could be Crohn's disease, but I don't see it. You know, thank God, because that appears really dark, and basically your intestines turn to pudding, so to speak, and then you have to take a big section of your intestines out. And but I don't see that. I'm not feeling that particular thing. I guess probably not eating could cause some of those issues, but I don't really see it that way right now. But I got rid of the eating disorder demons, and she'll probably straighten out if she tries.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah, and so I used to, Dean and I lived in Hollywood for years in Beverly Hills, and I was the go-to guru to get rid of eating disorder demons, and many of the actresses there, and some famous, I could drop their names, and you'd go, "You're kidding me," had eating disorder demons, and I was the go-to guy when they wanted to get rid of those. And so it's like it's kind of like that. So they're easy to spot, and because when you have spiritual eyes, like for instance, the guy I was working with earlier that could scan stuff. I don't know if you saw him.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I saw him from
right.
Australia.
Yeah, and so he needs to come and hang out. He and his wife for about a month or a year, and I'll teach him how to see everything because he can see so good, and he can also heal so good, which is crazy. But if he saw, if he looked at her, he would see eyeballs looking back at him, like I saw. That's kind of what you see. You can see the demons in there. But I think she's going to feel a whole lot better. She'll feel a whole lot lighter. It'll be much easier to eat if she tries. And so I wish her the best. There we go. And so, and I don't see the cutting demon now, which is great news.
Okay.
You know, so maybe it went with that too. So that's good. And so I'm just looking. Hear how quiet your head is, James? You can hear that. Your head's very quiet.
Oh, good thing or bad thing?
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. No, I got rid of all the dark energies around you because they had to clear you to
Oh,
get to
okay.
her. And so we all got them. And but there we are. See, Don, you can feel how light your head is. Very, very light. There
Yeah.
we go.
Have you
Yeah.
picked up on how spiritual Jim is?
I see a big glow around him, and I see a big God matrix around his head, which means you can manifest anything you want, you know?
He
And
could,
so,
he's been
I like to
doing
use it
that.
during poker.
what'd you say? You're good at poker. Oh, good.
No, that's I like trying to manifest things at poker.
Oh, good. Well, that's good. You know, that's good. No, I just see you really, really light. Yeah, it looks good. You're very clairaudient. And so when I tap into your spiritual gifts, I see your ears go red and your angels turn on your hearing. So if you try, you'll be able to hear your angels really easy, you know, so that's good. Looks good. Thank you,
Thank you,
guys.
Gary.
Yeah,
Thank you,
appreciate
Gary.
you.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
you.
guys.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right. Thanks,
Thank you.
Michelle, for everything.
Yeah,
Of
Michelle.
course. Take care.
Who else we got, Michelle?
Oh, Gary, I got quite a bit of people still, but here I got Shirley Walker. If I can get her on, she's been so patient. Thank you, Shirley. How are you? Go ahead and unmute.
God, I like her.
Oh, here, let me do it again. Okay,
Mm.
go ahead and unmute. There you go. We
There.
got you.
Yay. You did it.
Hi.
Hey, Shirley, how are you?
Where are you calling from, Shirley?
Des Moines, Iowa.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
nice.
I really like you. You're a sweetheart. You just take care of everybody. I love people like you. You do, right? You spoil everybody. You treat them really good. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was curious about your necklace. What kind of stone is that?
Oh, that's amber. It's amber. I like
Amber.
amber a lot. You know, just I love amber pieces, and
Yeah.
so yeah, it's kind of fun. You know, I usually my jewelry has different pieces of jewelry have different great stories behind them. This one is I had lost a beautiful necklace that Daniel Steele had given me. It was an emerald, and I was going to do a TV show in Los Angeles, and I was flying through Phoenix, and I just bought it at the shop in the airport. It has no story. So it's my piece of jewelry, has no, but I really like it, you know, because I needed a big old gaudy necklace to wear when I was doing the show. But thank you. But yeah, amber's fun. Amber brings abundance. It's kind of a nice vibration, and it brings abundance. And
I
so,
might have to go get me one of those. Okay.
get you one. Yeah, get you one. That sounds good. I used to have one. I think, didn't I have one, Dean, that had an ant or something in it? You know, like, you know, that's where the
mosquito in
DNA. Remember?
Yeah,
I
it had a
think
mosquito in it, I think.
it had something. Yeah, it did. I gave it to a kid. There was this kid, my friend's little son, and he was digging through my junk one day, and he was like, "Oh my God, I love this," and so I gave it to him. I'm like, "Wow, ouch!" I'm always giving things away. I gave Goldie Hawn's daughter, Goldie Hawn, if I can say her
Kate
name.
Hudson.
Yeah, I gave Kate Hudson, the movie star. I gave her a big old piece of amber, you know, but it was too gaudy for me to wear. It would be like as a necklace. It sort of looked a little bit like this.
Oh.
You know, like this huge thing. And so it looked stupid. I couldn't wear it. It was too gaudy for me even. And so, but she liked it. And so anyway, I just, sometimes things you're supposed to have, and sometimes you're supposed to let them pass through, you know, and they belong to other people, you know. I'm big like that. Anyway, what's your question, honey?
So I think my daughter was on once and asked you about, unemployment thing. And you told her like if she looked really hard, she'd find 3 jobs. And she looked hard and she found 4.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I love being wrong that way. That's perfect.
Anyway,
Perfect.
and she did apply for them, and she also had one really great interview. And then 2 days later, she got an email saying they weren't interested. And and the other place, Mercy, that had a position, they were really excited for her on the HR person, and then they just didn't call. So she called them in a couple days, and then she was really got the same person, and that person was really excited again and said, "Oh, I don't know what happened. I'll pass your information over again." And nothing, just she's nothing. I
I
would
think she worries.
okay.
Do you worry?
I think I must, but anyway.
I think so. I think you guys worry and you mojo yourselves.
So do you see
Yeah.
working in something
Feel,
else?
no, don't skim over. Stay with me. Feel how your hands got warm?
Yeah.
That's when I said you mojo yourself.
Oh, okay.
And you also mojo your daughter.
Oh, no, that does
Oh,
not.
yeah.
But that's not helpful.
No, it's not helpful. So let me teach you how to worry a different way. Okay. When you get ready to sit down and have a little worry fest about your daughter, right?
Okay.
I want you to manifest a positive outcome. Don't have the fearful negative thoughts of what if. Okay. So ask God for the spiritual gift of your daughter's abundance.
Please, God, give me the spiritual gift from my daughter's abundance.
There, you got it. So it's that simple. And I see this big matrix around her, and I see you a giant one around your daughter. So you're able to manifest. The problem is you've been doing it upside down.
Oh my gosh. I guess it's hard to do it on your head, right? Okay.
Yeah, no, no, not at all. But you've just been doing it right. You've just been doing it backwards because you worry about what if instead of going, why not? You see, and so that's now your chest got warm. Feel how your heart got real warm right then. Feel that?
It did.
Okay. Now I got you straightened out. Yeah, you were just doing it backwards. See, people that are really gifted with manifesting actually can manifest like it was at the beginning of the show. I was talking about you guys got to be really careful these days because a lot of you guys are hexing your own self, you see? And that's what you're doing. So you're hexing her and she's hexing herself too. So you guys are in oneness, mojoing her.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, so she'll mojo herself, you'll re-mojo herself, you'll mojo her, she'll re-mojo. You see what I'm saying? So you're trading licks here. So what you got to do is you just think of the positive outcome and leave it there. Just leave it with God. And so, okay, so we want to manifest. Okay, again, you want her to have a new job that's perfect for her?
Yes, I do.
Okay, just say, God, bring her a perfect job, please.
Please bring my daughter the perfect job.
Okay, it showed up before you got the words out of your mouth.
Okay.
Okay, so the intention in your head is the magic, you see? And so your intention in your head made everything change, you see? And so I don't know if you saw earlier, the guy I was working with teaching him how to use his gifts.
Yeah.
And so he was able to see when it would change before he even could say it. He goes, no, it happened earlier. You could tell we were on the same page and he was seeing what I could see. So before you got the words out of your mouth, you changed all the energy around your daughter's job stuff. And so she'll find something, I don't know, probably next week, it looks like to me. You know,
I feel more happy and more positive now too. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah. Don't hex you. Stop. Don't worry. Yeah,
Just
don't worry.
start with the good stuff and then just stay there, right?
Yeah. You may have to tell yourself a few times, I will shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up. Okay.
You got warm then, see?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Yeah. Well, there's your answer. See, you're overthinking and you gotta tell your own head to shut up and then you'll be fine. Okay.
So just don't go off of the North 40. Just stay. Okay.
Just let it happen. There you are. You're good.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope I helped. I think I did. All right. Let me just look. I'm just clearing around everybody. There we go. You guys are magical today. I just love you guys. And so we'll be announcing the spiritual retreat dates next week. And please come to the spiritual retreat. The reason we have retreats is because we love doing it and we love teaching you guys. Join virtually. We've got it all together. It's really easy to shoot and shoot and I'll be able to spend a lot of time with you guys on this one, and so that's really, really good. So even you guys in other countries, the virtual spiritual retreats are pretty amazing too. And so let me just look. Christine Klein, what you got going? What you got going? Let me talk to Christine before I go, because she can see as clear as I can. And so there we are. Christine, unmute. There we go. And so there we are. Ah, there.
Hi, Gary.
Hey, have you been noticing these same things I've been talking about today? Have you been
Yes.
like you're like a yo-yo? You'll be up, you're trying to stay on the ride, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of that going on. What else do you observe? What do you see? What do you see with
Yeah.
today's show? What did
Well,
you learn? What did you figure out? What did you not learn?
well, like I learned like I can download like my spiritual gifts, like I can download like a million things and like project them on other people. So it's not just like, oh, I'm clearing myself or clearing this person. You can download a lot of
Well, you can help it.
information.
Well, that's what you do. You can help other people.
Yeah.
And even, a lot of times we're always empathing each other these days, and you empath the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so if you empath some of the bad and the ugly, you not only clear you clear the person that's all messed up, and then they're going to feel good and straighten up, and you're going to feel good too. And
Yes.
so there.
Yeah.
So you learn you could straighten all that out.
Yeah, do you know who's walking up and down our steps? Because I hear that all the time, and Jerry does too. I don't know what it is. Daily, night and day.
It's a cat.
What? Was there a cat in this house before?
It's a cat. I see a cat. I think it's in the spiritual dimension. I don't think it's a live cat.
Oh my God, it's weird. It's like Jerry goes, can we shoot it? Because it's like super loud and like wants our attention.
Yeah. It's a cat. So that's what I see. Yeah. Maybe you feed it or something. I don't know, whatever. Sometimes cats do this. Cats will, people can, feel them jump up on the bed. They, sometimes you can have a cat that just hangs with you and it's not even your cat. You go, where did I get the cat? Whatever. But cats are very spiritual animals, and they can do all kinds of weird things. So you have the spirit of a cat. So there we go.
That's a weird one for us because we're highly allergic to cats.
Yeah. Well, maybe you want to itch from this one because he's in the spiritual dimension.
That's
and what do you do? And what do you do about it? I don't have a clue. I don't know. You stumped me. Finally, I got stumped, guys. I don't know what to do with the spiritual,
It
ghost
totally
cat.
stumped me too.
Yeah, but if you look at it, look where I'm looking. You can see where I'm looking. There. See the cat?
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, you got a cat. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you figure out. That's good. Then I'll know how to do it.
Tonight's been great, though, Gary. It's been great.
It was a fun show. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Very fun show. Thank all you guys for watching. Call me up for a private reading, 800-827-GARY, GarySpivey.com. And make sure you join us for our spiritual retreats. The same thing. You can call Michelle and check out the spiritual retreats. We'll put it up online next week. And you can check them out. We'll do them right here in beautiful North Carolina. And so the number for Michelle is 702, see if I get it right, 822-0548. How'd I do?
You did great. Good job, Gary. Yep.
Yeah, 702-822-0548. Do know I love every one of you guys. You guys are beautiful people. Thank you for joining me here on Tapping In. I really appreciate you. I had fun playing with you. I had fun, let me go back to Kinga real quick. Kinga, real quick.
Kinga. Okay, yeah, right here. I got him.
And so I want to see, so since I got you all these gifts of seeing through walls and stuff, I'm sorry, you're nursing the baby. Whoops. Anyway.
That's okay.
All right, good.
I don't
That's
mind.
good. I'm good if you are. No, anyway.
Congratulations again.
So what's your realization in being able to see like that?
That I actually should be doing more with that gift.
Very good.
Knowing that part of myself a little bit. So I need to rethink how I'm using that in the world.
You better believe that's exactly right. Yes. Yeah. All you guys, when you're spiritually gifted, I mean, you can help a lot of people. You can really make a difference. Sometimes in your regular day at work, I remember having days where I went, wow, today, Dino, I saved 5 people's lives. I know I did. Right? I mean, there's nothing better. I'd be like, hey, Michelle, today I got an autistic kid that was nonverbal to talk for the first time. Hey, today, I mean, you know what I'm saying? And so I would always see me doing things every day, and it would be like some crazy thing that was not reachable for whoever was calling me for help. But you have a lot of these great abilities, especially the ability to see like you can see inside of people, because you can see when there's dark energy. You can get rid of the dark energy, and you'll notice they miraculously get better, and many times, and so that's a beautiful gift. Use it.
Exciting.
Okay?
I'm gonna go out and use it. Thank
Oh,
you.
good. You gotta let me know. I appreciate you guys. There we are. That's good. Yeah, lots of love. Lots of love. They're a beautiful family, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful family. Congratulations again.
Yeah, you guys are great. You
They're
guys
just
are
so
great.
lovable.
Yeah, and so that was pretty cool. Anyway, anything in the world, you guys, if you need, call me up, 800-827-GARY. Again, GarySpivey.com. We're back in business. We're doing some work again. Yay. And the spiritual retreat, we're looking forward to you joining us either virtually or in person here in North Carolina. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.